New at 11, Allison. We're monitoring late developments from Annapolis as Maryland's 2013 legislative session comes to an end at midnight. Just hours ago, lawmakers passed a bill allowing for medical marijuana for research purposes. Also, legislators worked late into the night on a bill aimed at expanding the liability of all dog owners in dog attacks. But the big winner this session appears to be Governor Martin O'Malley, who some analysts believe is eyeing a run for president in 2016. Tom Rousey live at the State House with more on this angle of the story. Tom?
Well, Leon, the last night of the General Assembly session here in Annapolis is always a late one, and tonight is no exception. The House behind me is about to come out of a 15-minute recess they just took, but they've been debating a lot of bills well into the night tonight. Now, as this session ends, it's going to be a lot different than last year. Last year there was a lot of unfinished business, but this year there was a lot passed, and a lot of that is being attributed to Maryland's governor, who, whether you love or hate the things he's done, has had a very successful session. What a difference a year makes. Governor Martin O'Malley took a lot of flack after the General Assembly session in 12, but in 13 he got most everything he wanted, much of it with strong liberal support. There's a strict new gun control measure, a repeal of Maryland's death penalty, and an increase in the gas tax. O'Malley also got a power bill rate hike meant to support an offshore wind farm near Ocean City.
It looks like the legislature and this governor have taken a hard left turn.
Republican House Minority Leader Anthony O'Donnell of Calvert County believes O'Malley will enter the Democratic primary for president in 3 years.
And I think his calculation is if he stakes out the left end, he can win that primary and then maybe tack back to the center.
But would O'Malley have a chance? Alex Burns with Politico says it depends on if Joe Biden or especially Hillary Clinton decides to run.
Once you get past those two very, very well-known people, the Democratic bench is fairly thin. So someone like O'Malley, yeah, he would certainly have a chance to make his case to the party.
I'd like to see him run for president.
At this grocery store in Bowie, many wanted to see O'Malley run for president.
He sort of fits the mold of a Democratic candidate.
I think he's steered Maryland in the right direction. I voted for him.
But not everyone agrees.
I don't really think he has enough experience to lead our country in these tough times.
Now you see the Speaker of the Maryland House there getting ready to call everything back into session. There is one big piece of unfinished business right now here on the House side. A little earlier tonight they debated a bill that would hold dog owners of any breed liable if their dog bites a child 12 years old or younger. It looked like they were going to vote on that at one point. Then they did not. At this point right now it's 11:05, so they have 55 minutes left to call that bill back up and vote on it if they want to pass it. If they don't, it's not going to happen this year. Live in Annapolis inside the State House, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.
All right.